What's happening, guys? Happy Tuesday. Yes, good. Guys, you ain't seen me for a while, and here I apologise first of all. I've had a few injuries, hamstring and calves, but now they're on the mend, so here we go. Right, today's tutorial is about how to receive the ball correctly, improving your hands and hand shape and body structure. Now, this is important. What I've based this on is if you want to play football here in the UK. Okay, what we expect to see in the UK. Now you'll see slightly different terminologies in European football and what we say in American football, South, North America, etc. So pay attention, look at the micro technique, study, and again, just practice on what we can do. So guys, remember to like and comment below, and if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button now, the notifications, and keep up to date. This tutorial channel, we work very hard on showing you the correct way of how to learn the goalkeeping mark. Okay, so first of all, before we start, it's not about just receiving the ball. We need to look at what we're doing physically, okay? The micro techniques in maintaining that discipline physically, okay? This is important, so please watch over this. Take your time, write notes, do what you've got to do, and study what we're doing. Good, so first of all, we're gonna look at the leg shape, right? Legs have to be in line with the shoulders. So Bobby, if you put your legs in line with the shoulders, right? Feet facing forward, okay? The next micro technique is we want to be on the balls of the feet. The balls is the top half of the foot, not the toes, the balls. So heels slightly elevated, probably about ½ an inch. So let's have a look at your feet. Good. Right. Next micro technique, this is important. Nose in line with toes, okay? Now the nose has to stay in line with toes. If the nose is not in line with the toes and it's back there, this is going to compromise your balance. By bringing the nose in line with toes, it's symmetrical and it keeps your weight equally balanced. Good, so we've hit the legs in line with shoulders and we're on the slight balls of the toes. A slight bend in the knees, that's all we need, a slight bend, not too much. So many times I see keepers bend their knees so much that they reduce their height. Now, if we're reducing the height, look at the mass above, and we're not going to get quick enough. We don't need to. So a slight bend in the knees, nose in line with toes. That's a good indicator, because if your nose is not in line with your toes, you'll know the bend is not true. Okay, so Bob, slight bend in the knees, nose in line with toes. Right, the next important point. Now the hand shape. This is neglected. Right, what do we play with? Beach balls or footballs? Footballs, I hope. Right. So shape your hands up the size of a football. Not too wide. We don't play with beach balls, we play with footballs. So there. Right, elbows here have to be off the hip. Off the hip. Again, a fault in this, a lot of keepers bring their elbows in. So elbows off the hip, hands evenly wide just to hold the football. Good, so this is the shape we want. This is the shape we want. So, this space here, elbows off the hips, gives you space between the face and the hands. This is important. This is your thinking time. You need this thinking time. The closer the hands are in, you're reducing your thinking time technically. So when the ball comes in and we're trying to make that vital decision, we're reducing that time. Good feet work. So what we're going to do is put the ball in there. So slight bend in the knees, shape, elbows at the hips, fantastic. Head up all times, eyes in line. Okay, now, there's two decisions to make here on the catch. There's the cup catch and what we call the W catch. We won't talk about the diamond catch or the Danish catch for now. We'll just talk about the basics, okay? So if I take this ball away, we're ready now. Now, what we want to look at, the hands are ready to engage. So when that ball comes in for the W, you ready, Bob? Bomb. We have to maintain that space there. Now that's done easy by having the elbows off the hips, okay? Now if we put back, Bob, put elbows on the hips, the ball comes in now, there. The natural reaction thing to do for Bobby there is to flinch, because the hands are in. So when the ball comes in tight, we then go, bum. Now as soon as we arc back and flinch, we're compromising. So the next catch we're going to go into is the cup catch. Now these micro techniques I'm going to tell you is what I teach all my goalkeepers. Right, the ball's coming in at awkward height. It's too low for a W, so we're gonna cup it. So listen to this, please, and remember it. Little fingers touch, elbows in. So the ball travels in, little fingers touch, Bob, elbows in. And then we use that to close the gate, which we then bring the head over to secure the ball, okay? Now, a common fault on this is little fingers touch, but elbows are baggy. Now, if we're baggy, the ball can maneuver around there and you often see the ball pop out. The second technique on this is if you stay upright, the ball can bag, pop, and then pop out. Now, if we go back to what I coached, little fingers touch, elbows in, bomb. Head over, we secure, okay? That's imperative because the body works naturally. Little fingers in, elbows in, boom, secure, boom, secure. So now we've got a quick way to make the two catches because the hands are out. They haven't got to go from here to there or here to there. They just simply go 1, 2, 1, 2. Now remember the compromise. So if we go cut, bomb, we're in, back out, W's, bomb. Keep discipline in your legs. You need to keep the shoulders square. Like I said, if we reduce his hands, we're then going to compromise what's going to happen. Okay. Now, watch this. If the hands are in, I'm going to go through the faults. If the hands are in here, as soon as I flinch, my left leg will step back. Now, watch my shoulder. What's it done? It stepped back. Okay? Secondly, if my shoulder steps back, watch my hands. Boom. So it's all stepping back. Hold it there. H. Good. Now, this is one of my favourite examples of how easy to explain it, especially to the younger goalkeepers. Now, Bob, you ready? I'm going to relax your hands. Okay, I'm going to tap you around the head, block it with your hands. Now, watch the reaction on the body, how it compromises and flinches. You ready, Bob? Ready?
Yeah.
Bob. See the flinch again, Bob. You ready? Bob. Good. See the flinch, because it's natural. If you're standing there and I go, whoop, you just flinch, okay? Same as a fly. You do this, your body. Now watch. Hands out. A good physique. Physically strong. Discipline. Now watch. Again. Ready? Boom. Good. Boom. Good. Ready? Boom. Good. Boom. What's he not doing? He's not flinching. Yep. Boom. Because the hands are out. Boom. To make that safe. And that's so important. Something so easy is neglected by a lot of coaches. And it's just going over the micro techniques. Good. Now, look at the consistency of the feet work. Shoulders always square. So, Bob, watch, hands behind. If I'm going to maneuver, sharp. The shoulders stay square. Because remember, as soon as we step back, what's the shoulders? They're twisting. They're turning, okay? We don't want them turning, because as soon as they turn, we're going to compromise. We define size. The ball's coming down the line, and we're pushing it that way. Good. So let's put a few volleys into Bobby, and let's see how he gets on. Feet work. Good. Now go side on. Excellent. So didn't Bobby do well there? Now listen. Hands, physically strong, discipline. Get them legs, feet grounded. Grounded. Nice shape, nose in line with toes. Go back to the beginning of the video. Look at every micro technique because this is how it works. If your nose is not in line with toes, you're upright or you're too bent. And when it comes too high, you do this. You're leaning back. If you're too upright, you've got no movement now. So, work out how important the nose, the legs in line with shoulders and the hands are. Good. Now look at the index fingers. Index fingers always want to be facing up, okay? Because if the index finger's not facing up, watch. Palms are facing down, you're defying science. So if the ball comes in here, you're pushing down. And that's probably why you're taking twice to catch the ball, so it's there. So what do we do if you can't keep the index fingers up? So set yourself, Bob. If that ball's in an awkward position there, we all know that one, hands normal. We all know that one where it's not a cup catch, it's not high enough for a W. So this is what you do. Index fingers up. Now by maintaining that, drop the weight in the knees. So there, drop. If you're not comfortable cup catching that throat shot, there, drop, drop. If you want to continue with the W, so just drop the weight in the knees. Now watch. A ball that he catches there, palms down, awkward. Now watch the fingers turn, just drop the knees, go. Straight away. Naturally, just see him twist. Again, up, go. Good. Because it's what your body's doing naturally. It will just twist up because of the way your hands are. So keep these index fingers up. Let the ball come into the W. Good. So the next component is this is what we call a dustbin lid. Okay? Why we call it a dustbin lid is I made the terminology up so young kids remember what they're doing. Okay? It's a silly phrase, a silly name, but they remember it. Right. In this dustbin lid, what don't you do? You don't dive. We expect you to move consistently with the feet work and maintain your discipline with your shoulders. So Bob, set yourself for me. Let's go left and right, go. Sharp, good. Excellent, good. Good. And hold it there. So can we keep discipline in this dustbin lid? So let's have another look and see how Bobby gets on. Good move, good. Let's break this down like a mathematician, just like Einstein, but we call it Deanstein. Watch, dustbin. He's so consistent in there, he's not gonna dive. So in a game from 20, 30 yards, anything in there, is he good enough? Boom, yes he is, because that's the next level. That separates grassroots from academies to professional. Okay, now watch this. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take that dustbin lid and put it in the centre of the goal. Bobby's diving zones are now 3 to 4 yards each side of that circle. So if the feet work's good, so start that side, Bob. Imagine you do your feet work into the dive, so do your prep step. Good, and again sharp. Bomb, good. So if feet work's disciplined and we're physically strong in there, it's gonna help enhance your diving, okay, and your saving ratio. So, time and time again, clients come to me and they want to do the big dive. We have to break it down, the feet work. So again, Bob, nice and quick, let's go. Left and right, sharp, good, together, good. So can you be quick? Can you be quick? So remember, Bobby just didn't fall out of bed and start in the 6, 7 foot dustbin lid. He started in the 3 to 4 foot. Consistency. When you're receiving 8 out of 10 without compromise, without the compromisation of flinching there, then increase your dustbin lid. And mark my words, your saving ratio will go through the roof, okay? It will probably go from 4 to 5 out of 10 to probably 7s, okay? And that's what we're looking for. So key decision making, okay? What can we do to move efficiently? Good. Good. So how does the body work for us? How does the body move efficiently? What can we do? Let's have a look. Because it's an intense situation, lock the shoulders and lock the neck. We don't want to see bouncing across. This will uphold and slow down your progression, okay? Secondly, look at the hands. Discipline, the focus, work hard. When I do volleys, it blows me out, I'm sweating, okay? Yes, because I'm 41, but secondly, because how hard I'm working technically. And that's the key factor here. Fail to prepare, prepare to, nope, we got it wrong, work harder. Bob, so what a lot of keepers do, just have a little bounce, hands beside the waist, yeah? And let's see how we get on. Now watch this, watch the catching ratio, but also look at if Bobby's flinching, okay? What the body's doing, can we iron that out? Good. So as you noticed, same across the world. The catching was good for his hands. Did you think you have to work harder there?
Yeah, a lot harder.
A lot harder. Okay, and that's what it's about, simplifying it physically. What can we do physically to improve technically? Now, statistically, look how many times he catched the ball and he dropped. Statistically, look how he struggles with the basics of the catch, the foot step back and the flinching of the back. So identify the two techniques and take what's good for you. Okay, second point, there's no need to jump. Why keepers jump, I do not know, because when you jump, what jumps with you? Your hands. So you make a decision with the eye, you enter the line, you jump, and your hands are jumping. Your hands jump. The only way you should jump is if the ball's going above your head. Keep your feet grounded. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to put a few clips up of different ages. An 8, 10 and a 12-year-old. And Bobby, how old are you?
17.
17, and myself doing it. So you've got 4 or 5 different variations of goalkeeper, different styles, but all trying to achieve the same thing. And what's that? A good set of hands. You have to move when you have to. Better, that's better. Good. Good. Good, that's excellent. Ground your feet, be strong. Yes, spot on. Good, ground your feet, be strong. Good. Archie, yeah. Good, excellent. One step forward. Good, sharp in. 7. Good, much better. Sharp. Morning.
Great shape. White. Good, excellent, Adam. Blue. Come on, you. Keep going. Tidy feet. Great shape. Green. Come on, you. Hands out. Excellent.
Good, excellent. Sharp. Come on, be effort there. Good, sharp. Come on. Sharp, yeah. Good, beautiful. Good. Good. Now, finding your coach to help you do this. Please remember, time and time again, I see coaches volleying from 7, 8 yards away. Okay? All that's working is reaction and can quite often injure the goalkeeper, stub the finger. We've all done that where we're caught surprised. Why? Because if someone shoots from 7, 8 yards, what's the percentages of you actually holding that ball? I would say probably about 10%. You're looking to parry. Now, to receive the good volley, we want to be at least 10 to 12 yards back. Why do we want to be 12 yards back? Because when someone shoots from 30 yards, you don't get beat from 30 yards. You make the decision of whether you're going to hold it or parry from when the ball enters 12 to 14 yards away from you. Some people say 8 to 12. So we need to practice that. So volleying from 12 yards is a good decision. Is a good decision. You're practicing the goalkeeper's good decision. Warming up from 6, 7 yards, you're working reactions, but are you? Because you wouldn't catch from that, probably 1 in 10. Ball comes, a guy heads it, bump, and you're there. You'd probably be taught to parry the ball to be safe. So please, when you're doing these volleys, when you're learning, practice the game situation. Go from 12 yards. Good, guys. So listen, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support, all the emails, the comments. We love it. If I've liked and loved your comment, that means I do actually like and love it. It's me, myself, replying to you guys and finding time. Okay, comment below your feelings on this video. Let us know what you want to see next. And like I said, like and subscribe. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit it now. Thanks for watching.